Welcome dear children. Today we will see the next chapter 5 interconcept. In this we will see relationship between time and distance. First, speed is equal to distance by time. You have to memorize this one. What is that? Speed is equal to distance by time. Second one, time is equal to distance divided by speed. Time is equal to distance divided by speed. Third one, distance equal to speed into time. Distance equal to speed into time. So we will see these three relations here. First of all, exercise 5.1. Here they given speed and time. We have to find the distance by using the formula distance equal to speed into time. So we have to multiply speed and time. See the first one. Speed 48 km per hour, time 2 hours. So we have to multiply both. 48 into 2, we will get 96. Distance unit, kilometer. See the second one. They given speed is equal to 35 km per hour and time is equal to 3 hours. So we have to multiply both 35 and 3. 35 into 3 we will get 105. Unit is kilometer. See the third one. Speed given us 30 km per hour. Time 5 hours. Multiply both 30 into 5. 150. Unit is kilometer. Fourth one. Speed given 50 km per hour and time given 4 hours. Multiply 50 and 4. We will get 200. Unit is kilometer. And fifth subdivision, speed given as 20 km per hour and time is 6 hours. So multiply both 20 into 6. We will get 120 km. Let us see the next one. Second one, they are asking distance covered in 2 hours at the speed of 20 miles per hour. What is the formula to find the distance? Equal to speed into time. So multiply both. 20 into 2, we will get 40 miles. Second one. Distance covered in 4 hours at the speed of 65 miles per hour. So here unit given miles. Distance formula speed into time. Equal to 65 into 4 is equal to 260 miles. Next one, third subdivision. Distance covered in 5 hours at the speed of 48 km per hour. Distance formula speed into time. 48 into 5 we will get 240. Here the unit given is kilometer. Fourth subdivision you see. Distance covered in 6 hours at the speed of 80 km per hour. Distance formula speed into time. Equal to 80 into 6, 480 km. Next one you see. Distance covered in 3 hours at the speed of 42 km per hour. What is the formula to find the distance? Speed into time. Multiply 42 into 3, 126 km. Let us move to the next one. Question number 3. If Gobi ran 12 hours at a speed of 14 km per hour. From this you can find they given time 12 hours and speed 14 km per hour. Then they are asking to find how much distance did he run. So here we will use the formula distance equal to speed into time. For that they given time is equal to 12 hours. Speed is equal to 14 kilometer per hour. What is the formula to find the distance? Speed into time. Substitute the values. 14 into 12. When we multiplying, we will get 168. What is the unit? Kilometer. So, the distance run by Gobi is equal to 168 kilometer. Hope you understood. Next, we will see the fourth question. If Raja rides motorcycle for 4 hours at a speed of 30 km per hour, then how much distance did he go? Let us see the answer. The given time is equal to 4 hours and the speed is equal to 30 km per hour. We have to find the distance. Formula is equal to speed into time. Multiply both. 30 into 4. We will get 120. What is the unit? Kilometer. Therefore, distance covered by Raja is equal to 120 kilometer. Let us move to the next one. Here the second one. Time is equal to distance divided by speed. What is the relation here? Time is equal to distance by speed. First one we saw the relation distance equal to speed into time. Now we will see the relation time is equal to distance by speed. Let us see the exercise 5.2. See the question. Answer the following. They given speed and distance. We have to find time. So what is the relation? Time is equal to distance divided by speed. So we have to divide. In the first one you see speed given 35 km per hour. Distance given 280 km. So we have to divide 280 by 35. So we will get the answer is 8 hours. Next one. Distance 360 km and speed 40 km per hour. So when we dividing the distance by speed, 360 by 40, we will get 9 hours. Then the third subdivision you see, distance given 315 km and speed given 45 km per hour. So when we dividing 315 by 45, we will get 7 hours. Next one you see, distance 300 km and speed 50 km per hour. When we dividing 300 by 50, we will get 6 hours. Then see the fifth subdivision. Distance given 275 and speed given 55 km per hour. When we dividing the distance by speed, 275 by 55, we will get 5 hours. Next one. See the question. Wilson reached 240 km at the speed of 60 km per hour. How much time did he travel? So what and all given? Distance equal to 240 km. Speed is equal to 60 km per hour. What we have to find? Time. What is the relation? Distance by speed. Substitute the values. Distance 240, speed 60. When we dividing, we will get 4 hours. So the time taken by Wilson is equal to 4 hours. How many hours he traveled? Wilson traveled 4 hours. Let us move to the next one. See the question number 3. Anbarasan traveled 350 km at the speed of 70 km per hour. Find the time taken for his travel. Here also we have to find time. Let us see the answers. What and all given? Distance equal to 350 km and the speed is equal to 70 km per hour. What we have to find? Time. What is the relation? Distance by speed. Substitute the values. Distance 350, speed 70. So when we are dividing, we will get 5 hours. So Anbarasan traveled 5 hours. Okay. Then next one. Nasser traveled 360 km at the speed of 90 km per hour. Find the time taken for his travel. What and all they given? Distance. How much? 360 km. And speed? 90 km per hour. What we have to find? Time. What is the relation? Distance by speed. Substitute the values. Distance 360. Speed 90. So when we are dividing, we will get 4 hours. So the answer is Nasser traveled 4 hours. Okay. Next one. Now the next question number 5. Fatima reached 480 km at the speed of 120 km per hour. How much time did she travel? Let us see the answer. Given distance equal to 480 km and the speed equal to 120 km per hour. We want to find time. The relation is distance by speed. What is the relation? Time is equal to distance by speed. Substitute the values. 480 divided by 120. Which is equal to 4 hours. Therefore, Fatima traveled 4 hours. Between distance and money. Let us see. Exercise 5.3. First one, answer the following. So this is they given. Distance and money they given. Money per kilometer they given. We have to find the total cost. Per kilometer means for 1 kilometer they given the amount. We have to find the total amount. That means total kilometer can be multiplied by the amount. See the first one. 180 kilometer and rupees 5 per kilometer. So multiply 180 and 5 to get the total cost. So we get rupees 900. See the second one. The distance is 220 kilometer and the money is rupees 8 per kilometer. So when we multiplying both 220 into 8, we get the total cost rupees 1760. Next one. What is the distance given? 315 kilometer. What is the amount they given? 4 per kilometer. So when we get the total cost by multiplying both 315 into 4, we get the rupees 1260. See the fourth one. They given the distance is 420 kilometer and the money is rupees 6 per kilometer. So we have to find the total cost by multiplying both. 420 into 6 we will get 2520 rupees. See the fifth subdivision. 580 kilometer is the distance and money rupees 3 per kilometer. So the total cost equal to 580 multiplied by 3. We will get the amount is rupees 1740. Next one. Question number 2. Snega spent rupees 7 per kilometer for a trip and she travelled 850 kilometer. How much is the total cost of the trip? Let us see. Distance travelled equal to 850 kilometer. Money spent equal to rupees 7 per kilometer. That means for 1 kilometer she spent rupees 7. So how much kilometer totally travelled? 850. So the total cost equal to 850 into 7. The answer is rupees 5950. So total cost of the trip is rupees 5950. See the next question number 3. Prabhu spent rupees 9 per kilometer for a trip and he travelled 580 kilometer. How much is the total cost of the trip? Let us see the answer. Distance travelled equal to 580 kilometer and the amount is money spent is rupees 9 per kilometer. So the total cost equal to the distance travelled have to be multiplied by the money spent per kilometer. That is 580 into 9. So we get rupees 5220. So the total cost of the trip is rupees 5220. Thank you children. Revise all. If you have any doubt means ask with the concerned teachers. Thank you.